of the season. Involved in the Duke's Points race, fine folks from Budweiser, the king of beers. Picture of cold one wrapped around your hand right now. But don't do that. Not allowed in the stands. Of course you're not. As we start our parade lap of vehicles tonight, as usual, at Riverglade Speedway, we'd like to welcome the fine folks from the St. John Ambulance, the Moncton Division. We hope that they have a nice, quiet evening. There's our fine folks from Budweiser, king of the cold ones. Also one of our major sponsors, also sponsoring our service vehicle for our Trick Track truck here at Riverglade Speedway this season. Fine folks from Citywide Courier and Delivery. How you doing, guys? Got the cheap seats up back there, eh? A little warm with the coveralls on, eh? Yep. Number 8, John Godfrey and friends. All right. Number 89 car, Jimmy Duke. Brother James. Number 40, a car owned by Sam Harper and campaigned by Billy McLean. 28, back and roaring to go again. Dave Oblinas. Find a new front clip amongst your David. Good luck tonight. Number 6, Terry Charters. Number 7, Bob. Members of the Charters racing team. Glad to see us back. Number 6 and 7. 99 is Joe Dupree. Bob was in the movies again. Did anybody see him on channel, what do we got him on? Channel 8, yeah, right. Around 4 to 6 last Friday night. I'm sure he didn't want to be the star of that one. 99, Joe Dupree. 87 is Donnie Pond's car. There's the other star of that crash, 62, Paul Lewis. Both cars back and rearing to go. 66, the car of Kenny Crossways. How you doing, Ken? Ken's on one side. He's at the hand of the rudder. Number 14, Danny Burke. There's Brother Daniel over there, the black cap. How you doing, bro? 78 is Adam Vaughn, strapped in, rearing to go in that number 78 car. Number 12, Donnie Collette. Hi, Don. I'd like to welcome back my friend, too. Gail, good to see you back, sweetheart. Glad you're okay. Number 20, thanks to some friends and his major sponsor, is Zor Gallant, back with a brand new car. Number 85 and running strong is, hi, Carl, how you doing? See you next week. Christmas in July, eh? That's Ken McKenzie. Number 17, Lee Strite. Hi, Lee. Mrs. Lee. How you doing, Mom? Number 47, happy birthday, Kenny. I don't know if you can hear me in there, partner. Number 47 is 53 today. Number 14, Elsie Beeman. Number 68, there's your points leader in the Deuce Division, Brian Chappell. Number 00, that's Derek Smith. Hi, Derek. Looking good, buddy. Somebody's going to die. That's Liz Lewis. 29, Bobby Frazier and family. Number 9, Brian Quinlan. Hi, Brian. Sponsored by the Charm Beauty Salon, who also give away that free haircut at our program every week. Just be looking for that 30th anniversary sticker in your program. You may have won that nice prize. Number 19, I think that's young Mr. Rogers. He's in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Speaking of the Rogers clan, there's also another one of them right behind there, Timmy's car. That's Steve Rogers, 33 car. Gail Collette and Gary Ward. All right. Thank you, Gail, for being a brave little lady and a fan. Thanks, Gary. Let's see, I got a note here. It says, please shut up. Okay, fine. Well, it's CCJ641. Says that we have a GM truck, red and silver, with your lights on. Okay, don't rest for the weary. Here comes the first race of the night coming at you. It'll be a qualifying heat for our sportsman division. In this first heat, of course, heat number 1, 3 cars moving on. More like Hank Snow every day. Number 94, Winnie Burnham. On the outside, 78, Adam Pond. 47, Ken Bennington. 21 car, Johnny Comfort. Here they come out of turn 4, and race 1 is underway as they rumble off for turn 1. When they burn them on the inside, Adam Pond in the 78 car trying to put the nose out in front as they come out of turn 2. Down the backstretch for the first time into turns 3 and 4. Usually where all the action is. Here comes Adam Pond out of turn 4 with the lap 1 lead. Followed by 41, Pat Rogers, and number 4, Darrell Nicholson. Down the backstretch, it's Adam Pond, Pat Rogers, and Darrell Nicholson breaking away from the rest of the field. Number 94, 20 Burnham, 29, Bobby Fraser, 47, Ken Bennington trying to make a move on the inside. 0-2, Lloyd Garnett becomes smoky as he comes out of turn 1 and down the backstretch. There's the man who's still chasing, number 78, that's the Adam Pond car. 41 now, Pat Rogers trying to make his move on the outside. He goes a little wide. Darrell Nicholson moving into that 2 spot as they come out of turn 2. For you Chrysler fans, Darrell Nicholson has been around a long time campaigning Chrysler. And here comes 78 Adam Pond still with the lead. Now it's Pond and Nicholson side by side in turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, it's Adam Pond forced to stay low to the inside. Darrell Nicholson sticks his nose out in front. He goes in pretty hot into turn 3. Let's see what happens as they come down the front stretch. It's number 4, Darrell Nicholson. Trying to get to that low side, and Pat Rogers and Adam Pond came together, and Pat Rogers stuffs that car into the turn 1 wall. Limping, trying to make it back, but that's going to be a black flag for number 78. Pat not able to make it back, brings out the yellow flag. Flag come out, number 4. Darrell Nicholson had the lead, and we'll get him lined up here. Here's where Gary Ward goes to work for the first time. Okay, the fine folks from Taylor's Auto Body have done their thing with the number 41 car. Pat is Elsie Beeman. 0-2, Lloyd Garnett back in this one. He had gone pit side for some service. Sure gets green flag next time around. They've completed 5 with 5 more to go. They come out of turn 4 for the restart, and we're underway again. Number 4, Darrell Nicholson leads the pack back into turns 1 and 2. Sneaks out in front by 3 car lengths in front of number 29, Bobby Fraser, as they go back to turns 3 and 4. And it looks like number 22 and 94 came together over there. It looks like Winnie Burnham got her nose punched into the wall. Can't tell now much damage or not. Looks like our track photographer assistant over there, Paul Saunier, got the best seat on that one. Come out of turn 4, and starter Kenny Braves turns them loose on the front stretch. Still side by side. This is where Nicholson likes to make his move, coming out of 2. This time Fraser stays cozy on the outside as they go back into turns 3 and 4. There they come around again. It's still number 4, Darrell Nicholson by a car length. That 0-2 car, Lloyd Garnett, continues to be Smokey the Bear. 22, Al Snellgrove tries to make a move now up into that third spot. 02, Lloyd Garner now coming high and wide on the outside in that battle for second spot with Bobby Fraser. Number 4, Darrell Nicholson continues to lead as they come out of turn 2 and down the back chute, as he's opened up some good real estate between him and Lloyd Garnett and Bob Fraser in that battle for second spot. 2 laps to go as they come out of turn 4 and down the front stretch. And 02, Lloyd Garnett slides by on the outside of Bob Fraser to take over second. Still running in fourth. 22, Al Snellgrove. 47, Ken Bennington. And number 14, L.C. Beeman. And the white flag is out. 1 lap to go for number 4, Darrell Nicholson. 02, Lloyd Garnett continues to be smoking pretty heavily as they go down the backstretch. And then it's number 29, Bobby Fraser, Al Snellgrove. Ken Bennington and L.C. Beeman. And the checker flag flies for number 4, Darrell Nicholson. 02, Lloyd Garnett. 29, Bobby Fraser in that first race. Then Al Snellgrove assisting. We'd like to thank Gary Ward for being the fine friend that he is here at River Glade Speedway. We get ready with his new Racing Malibu. 99, Joe Dupree. 42, Charlie Lewis. Number 9 is Brian Quinlan. 60. On the pole is Bob Boucher from Riverview. 15, Terry Allen. Terry comes all the way up from Cape Tormentine every week. Number 20 is Orgalant with his new race car. Thanks to his friends and sponsors. 99, Joe Dupree. 42, Charlie Lewis. Number 9, Brian Quinlan. 62, Josh Goslin. And back in the caboose, number 7, Jimmy LeBlanc. Or it could be Pat Heptish. I never know who's driving that car. I think it's Jimmy, but we'll know a little later as they go by. Turn loose here in the front stretch. Let's see what happens as they go back into turn 1. Bob Boucher on the inside, 15. Terry Allen on the outside. Woo! Boucher hangs out the wash. Collects Allen just a little bit. Let's see what happens as now they come out of turn 3 and into 4. Boucher keeps that car from flying. Woo! He goes wide. Now they go 3 wide down the front stretch. And number 20 is Orgalant backs out of that. And 15, Terry Allen, who's having a little heading problems himself with some wheel hop, takes over the lead as they go down the back chute. 78, Bob Boucher hanging in there with 99, Joe Dupree on the outside. And number 15, Terry Allen puts that pedal down and opens up that big lead going down the front stretch. 78, Bob Boucher hanging in there, and outside of him, 99, Joe Dupree. Azorgaland, number 20, holds down 4th. Here comes number 9, Brian Quinlan. And here comes your leader at a turn number 4, number 15, that's Terry Allen. 99, Joe Dupree takes over second as they go back for turn 1. 78, Bob Boucher coming right back up there on the inside. That next group of cars really in a battle for second spot. As 99, Joe Dupree puts the pedal down and takes it over. But here comes your leader, number 15, Terry Allen. Terry Allen tried to check into another postal zone with this lead in front of 99, Joe Dupree, and then comes number 20, Azorgaland. They're coming to the halfway mark this time around. 42, Charlie Lewis is now moved into 4th. At the half, your leader continues to be 15, Terry Allen, 99, Joe Dupree, then Azorgaland, Charlie Lewis, number 9, Brian Quinlan, 78, Bob Boucher, number 7, Jim LeBlanc, 62, Josh Goslin. There's the man they're all chasing, the man in turn number 4, number 15, Terry Allen. Who in his rookie year is really looking fine here at River Glade Speedway. 99, Joe Dupree all by himself in second, as they've now gone to that long train in pursuit of number 15, Terry Allen. Terry Allen with no trouble at all by himself out in front, followed Followed by 99, Joe Dupree. Number 20 is Zorga Land, now right up on the back bumper. Azor, first time on the track for that number 20 car. The goat with his new racer. The 42 car running in fourth is Charlie Lewis. 2 laps to go this time around. And Charlie Lewis now making a move on the inside of Joe, or make that Azor Galan, trying to take over third spot as they go down the backstretch. They'll be coming up to the white flag. 1 lap to go this time around. One more time around for number 15, Terry Ellis, followed by 99, Joe Dupree, Charlie Lewis, Azor Galan, Brian Quinlan, Jim LeBlanc, Josh Goslin, and Bob Boucher. Checker flag is out for the first time for this young man here, number 15, Terry Allen. Followed by 99, Joe Dupree, 42, Charlie Lewis, number 20 is Azor Galan, number 9, Brian Quinlan, number 7, Jim LeBlanc, 78, Bob Boucher, and 62, Josh Goslin. Speedway in the first 2 heats of the night. 09, Todd Turner coming up to apply the bumper. How about a nice hand for number 15, Terry Allen. Dead battery, but he still picks up his first checker flag in racing here at Riverglade Speedway. And thanks to 09, Todd Turner, he'll be able to get his picture taken. Look at that strength of that Gary Ward. Boy, he pushes those cars out of the way. Just no into it. Whoops. Looks like number 33, Vince McCormick, may have problems. Come around. Yes. Let's see what's there. Kenny Brace gives him the green flag here in the front stretch. 09, Todd Turner, 62, Paul Lewis, side by side, going for the lead as they go down the backstretch. Still bunched up as they go into turns 3 and 4. As they come out of turn 4 around for the first time, your early leader is 09, Todd Turner, 62, Paul Lewis, and number 8, John Godfrey, round off the top 3 as they go down the backstreet one more time. 33, Vince McCormick up into 3rd. Make that 4th, followed by 13, Roger Sears in 5th. 09, Todd Turner on the inside, holds on to that lead. 62, Paul Lewis on the outside. Now ducks in behind him as they go down the backstretch. Train gets a little longer as they go back into turns 3 and 4. It's 09, Todd Turner. Half a car lead over 62, Paul Lewis. He stretches a little bit here on the front stretch. Number 8, John Godfrey in 3rd. 33, Vince McCormick, and number 13, Roger Sears. Followed by number 7, Bobby Charter, 99, Paul Corbison. Here they come out of turn 4 one more time. 3-car length lead for 09, Todd Turner over 62, Paul Lewis. Number 8, John Godfrey, about the same distance behind. Then 33, Vince McCormick, 13, Roger Sears, and number 7. And there riding off the top 6 is Bob Charter. At the half is 09, Todd Turner. Front 6 cars stay in that same train going down the backstretch. Running in 7th spot is 87, Donnie Klein, 99. Behind him is Paul Jorgensen. Then we have Steve Rogers, Johnny Collette, number 6, Terry Charter. It's still 09, Todd Turner with about 2-car lead as they come out of turn 4. As he stretches it every little bit. Up just a little bit more real estate in front of number 62, Paul Lewis, and number 8, John Godfrey. 33, Vince McCormick, trying to move in there in that battle for 3rd. 2 laps to go, and it's still 09, Todd Turner. 52, Paul Lewis. Number 8, John Godfrey. 33, Vince McCormick. Number 7, Bob Charters in there trying to round off the top 5 in a battle with number 13, Roger Sears. Here they come around now for the white flag. 1 lap to go for number 09, Todd Turner. A long train led by 09, Todd Turner, then Paul Lois, John Godfrey, and Vince McCormick. Bob Charters, Roger Sears, Donnie Bonds, Stevie Rogers, Terry Charters, Paul Jorgensen, and Donnie Collette, and the checker flag for 09, Todd Turner. 62, Paul Lois. Number 8, John Godfrey, rounding off the top 3. 09 car, Todd Turner. Been away for a couple of weeks, but looks like their work was not in vain as that little car was hooked up tonight. Todd is running out of Salisbury in that old Cutlass, sponsored by Ideal Muffler Citywide Delivery. Down on that number 1 cog, does his parade lap with that checker flag hanging out the window. Second duty coming up, our 4th race of the night. Tom, are you eating French fries again? That Tom Bannister's going to get some fat eating all them French fries. I don't know. Are they good? No, thank you. Just ate a banana. Goes well with your peanut butter soup. First division on the point in this one. That's Jim Beeman, 14, Danny Burke. 28, Dave O'Blinas back with his whole new front flip underneath. 33, Jim Dunham. Jim finds himself in second place this week in that Dukes Point race. And during the 200 Enduro, he blew up his rear end. I mean, in the race car. 58 is Donnie Brunn. Number 00, Derek Smith. 68 is your points leader going into tonight's action. That's Brian Chappell. In 17, we welcome back Lee Strite. He's been away for a couple of weeks as he went down Loudon Way. Here they come out of turn number 4. Red drops, gas pedals down. Trevor Kinney braces them loose here in the front stretch as they rumble off for turn 1 and 2. Danny Burke making a move on the outside to take over the early lead as he made that good move coming out on the outside. Following him is number 33, Jim Dunn, and Jim Beeman in a battle for second. Here they come out of turn 4. Danny Burke stays high on that outside. Jim Dunham trying to make a move on the inside. They stretch it up going down the backstretch. Jim Beeman still in third spot as he and 28 Dave O'Blinas get cozy in the middle of the backstretch. Here they come in the battle for first spot. And it's 14 Danny Burke at 33. Jim Dunham flying up on the inside in that battle for first. Side-by-side action also in a battle for third and fourth is 92 Jim Beeman and 28 Dave O'Blinas takes over that spot, headed for turn 3. And it's 33 Jim Dunham making a move on the inside of Danny Burke, and he takes over the lead. Danny Burke right up on that back bumper, but it's Jim Dunham in that Montego holds on to the lead going down the backstretch. Then Danny Burke, 28 Dave O'Blinas, 58 Donnie Brunn, and then Lee Strite, Jim Beeman, Gary Smith, and Brian Chappell. Here's your leader, 33 Jim Dunham. Long train going down the backstretch, and it's 33 Jim Dunham, 14 Danny Burke in a battle for first. All by himself in third is 28 Dave O'Blinas, but here comes 58 Donnie Brunn and 17 Lee Strite. At the half, it's 33 Jim Dunham out in front. He's opened up about a 2-car lead over 14 Danny Burke as they go down the backstretch. Dave O'Blinas and 58 Donnie Brunn in that battle for third and fourth. All by himself in fifth is number 17 Lee Strite. Jim Dunham continues to lead the pack as they come out of turns 3 and 4. Danny Burke in a solid second, followed by Dave O'Blinas, Donnie Brunn, and Lee Strite. And Derek Smith, Jimmy Beeman, and Brian Chappell. The 68 car Brian Chappell was your points leader going into tonight's action in the Dukes division. 2 laps to go this time around. And those 2 flags are out for number 33, Jim Dunham, Danny Burke, David Venus, Tony Brun, Lee Straight, Derek Smith, Jim Beeman, and Brian Chappell, who really likes to hang the washout coming out of those turns. White flag, and Cedric Kinney places his hands as he gets ready to wave it for 33, Jim Dunham. Less than a half a lap to go for number 33, Jim Dunham, Danny Burke, and Dave Oblinus. That's your front three, and that's the way that chain is going to stay. Followed by number 15, Danny Burke, 17, Lee Straight, 0-0. Derek Smith, 92, Jim Beeman, and a little agricultural racing there for number 68, Brian Chappell. Now easy now, Brian, that's Ernie's lawn. Way office supplies. How? 285? Oh, my goodness. Let's do our 50-50 right now. The fine folks from the Salisbury Lions Club are up here, and we got $285 for the ticket holder 955-228. That's 955-228. You've got that lucky number. Don't be shy. Come on up here right away. They've got 285 Chamoleons for you. 955-228 is our 50-50 winner. You've got it. Don't be shy. We get ready to bring you number... Danny Duke, 40 is Billy McLean, number 5, Mike Arsenault, 66, Kenny Crossway, 35 is Brad Mann, 85, Ken McKenzie, number 2, Danny Brown, number 89 is Jimmy Duke, and number 19 is Timmy Rogers, your points leader going into tonight's action. And here they come out of turn 4. Let's up that pedal down and turn loose all at once. Cozy time over there as we see a tire flying off. It looks like the number 25 turns 3 or 4 cars in that melee. And that brings out the yellow flag as some of these guys just would not give up. And it's got too cozy over there in the middle of the backstretch. And that brings out a tow truck for sure. Number 50, Danny Duke, 25, Ian Mullins over there in the middle of that. And the winner of the first lap will be, will he make it? No, it's turning left. The Wild Shoe. I'm going to tell you guys, don't touch the center of those. They have a habit of being very warm. Tore it right off at the axle. As you can see, it tore right off. Broke the axle as they come around when push came to shove. And there was a little of that back there. So we'll line them up here in the front stretch. Okay, no laps are complete. Looks like number 50 is still mobile. But number 25 is... That is still mobile. Nothing a plunger won't fix on the door. Kenny Crossway, number 5, Mike Arsenault, 85, Ken McKenzie, 35, Brad Mann. Number 2, Danny Brown, number 89, make that Jimmy Duke, and number 19, Timmy Rogers. Gotta check that lineup. Our trick track photographer, Gary Ward, doing double duty. starts the third. Sportsman heat of the evening. 28 Jim McPherson, number 50 Danny Duke on the outside. Side by side, as they stay real tight, Mike Arsenault there along with number 40 Billy McLean. They are really bunched up here. They come out of turn 4. And who's out in front is number 28 Jim McPherson, number 50 Danny Duke. Still side by side out of turns 1 and 2 down the back chute. 28 Jim McPherson, number 50 Danny Duke, 40 Billy McLean, and number 5 Mike Arsenault in there with 66. Kenny Crossways running off the top 5. Still side by side as they go down the front chute with a half a car lead. Number 28 Jim McPherson. You talk cozy racing. This is what it's all about as they go down that backstretch. And it's still 28 Jim McPherson. Number 40 Billy McLean making a Greco run of 1 and 2. And here they come out of turn 4, and it's 28 McPherson, number 50 Danny Duke, and number 40 Billy McLean. For you Chrysler fans, you're really getting your money's worth now, as Greco running first and third. 28 McPherson, number 40 Billy McLean, number 50 Danny Duke. Who's it going to be when they come out of down the front chute? It's still number 28 McPherson, and number 50 Danny Duke, 40 Billy McLean. They get a little bumper-to-bumper action in there coming out of turn 2. Coming to the halfway mark this time around, and nobody is let loose yet. Here they come around one more time. And it's still 28 Jim McPherson, number 50 Danny Duke, number 40 Billy McLean, and number 5 Mike Arsenault, 66 Kenny Crossways, 85 Ken McKenzie, 35 Brad Mann in there. Got pushed up against the wall and had to back out of it. Still 28, Jim McPherson, what action? Number 50, Danny Duke. Number 40, Billy McLean, trying to hold on to that third spot as he moves up on the inside, trying to go for second. Here is what sportsman racing is all about. 28, Jim McPherson still holds on to that half-car lead, but who's going to finish in second? It's up for grabs as number 50 Danny Duke makes that power move on the outside. And 40 Billy McLean is still in there on that inside line. Number 28 McPherson with 2 laps to go. Number 50 Danny Duke and number 40 Billy McLean. 85 Ken McKenzie on the outside of Mike Arsenault. It looks like there may be some smoking on the number 5 cars that go down the backstretch. Here they come around one more time. Who's it going to be? With the white flag out. Number 50, Danny Duke, is now room. Arsenault has lost the tires. They went down the front stretch. He pulls off to the infield. Looks like something is definitely broken on that car. 28 McPherson and number 50, Danny Duke. Who's it going to be as they come out of turn 4? It's going to be 28, Jim McPherson, 50, Danny Duke. For the win, number 28, Jim McPherson. Something went wrong in the 19 car as well. Who'd you have for third? 28 and 50. And, okay. 28, Jim McPherson, number 50, Danny Duke, and 85, Ken McKenzie. And a close one. And it looks like the rear suspension's auto repair. As you can see just by the way that car is sitting, we saw some tire smoke from that right side around the 7th or 8th lap, and something definitely went away underneath the number 5 car as we wait for Taylor's Auto Body to come out and put the hook on him. Be your first Duke Semi, 10 laps as usual. All kinds of action going on here so far tonight. Weatherman will soon be sending us their bill for all this fine weather. Here they come out of turn 4, and your first Duke Semi is underway. Backstretch for the first time is 78 Bob Boucher trying to pull away. And here comes number 99 Joe Dupree up on the inside, still holding on to second though. Here's 16 Star Stride in that big Chevy Impala as they come out of turn 4. They start lap number 2 at 78. Bob Boucher holding on to that lead in front of Star Strike. And number 99, Joe Dupree. Here comes 42, Charlie Lewis, and number 9, Brian Quinlan, running off the top 5 as they go back into turn 3. 78, Bob Boucher hanging out the wise, holding on to that lead as they go back for turn number 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, it's Bob Boucher. He opened up some good real estate in front of 99, Joe Dupree. And he and number 16, Sarah Straight, battle for second and third. Number 9, Brian Quinlan moving into the pack as well. They go 3 wide back into turn 1, and Brian Quinlan backed out of that mess as number 78, Bob Boucher, has opened up a lot of real estate with that lead in the backstretch. 99, Joe Dupree in that battle now for second with Brian Quinlan and 16, Star Straight, as Quinlan shakes off a Straight coming off a 4 and moves into third spot. Star Straight takes a peek there as his car wouldn't handle coming out of turn 2, and 42, Charlie Lewis, takes over that 4th spot. And here comes your leader at the half, number 78, Bob Boucher. The pack starting to reel in Boucher as they go down the backstretch. Joe Dupree in second. Number 9, Brian Quinlan in third, and 42, Charlie Lewis in fourth. Mears and Buddy's getting real close as they go down the backstretch. Oh, Quinlan and Dupree come together coming out of turn 2. And Joe Dupree gets spun around there. It looks like he's stuck there in the grass doing some agricultural racing, and this will bring out the yellow flag. Just something that number 78, Bob Boucher, just did not want to see. 7. Bob, just like the big boys in the... I can see now why Joe had a hard time getting going there. That left rear tire has been turned to mush. Six in the books, a 4-pack to go. Sir Beau Besson for helping him get that new car ready to go here halfway through the season. Don't forget, folks, you got the Hungries, both canteens, along with our fine folks from Kurt Sausage are here tonight. So if you got the munchies, they have the need. Or if you have the need, they have the greed, whatever. Four laps to go and they'll get the green flag possibly this time around. Yes, indeed. Bob Boucher and number 9, Brian Quinlan, battle it out coming out of turn 2. They go down the backstretch. Charlie Lewis sticking his nose in there as well. And he really stuck it in there. Right up in the back door. 78 Boucher, number 9, Brian Quinlan takes over the lead here in the front stretch as they go bumper to bumper into turns 1 and 2. And number 9, Brian Quinlan comes out of that 4A with the lead. Followed by 78, Bob Boucher, 42, Charlie Lewis, 16, Sarah Straight, number 20 is Zorga Land. And there's 2 laps to go this time around for number 9, Brian Quinlan, Bob Boucher, Charlie Lewis, Star Straight, and the Zorga Land. Number 7, Jimmy LeBlanc, 15, Terry Allen, and number 99, Joe Dupree. Back with a new shoe on that left rear. 1 lap to go this time around for number 9, Brian Quinlan. 78, Bob Boucher doing everything he can to hold on to second. At 42, Charlie Lewis is time lined up to make the pass on the inside as they come out of turn 2. It's still number 9, all by himself. Then 42 and 78. Let's see what happens. It's going to be number 9, Brian Quinlan, 42, Charlie Lewis, 78, Bob Boucher, and then a Zorga Land, Star Straight, Terry Allen, Jimmy LeBlanc, and number 99, Joe Dupree. Charm Beauty Center and Awning World Signs. With some more of those French fries and cold colas. Yummy. Second, we'll make that the first sportsman semi coming up. Oh boy. There it is. Todd Turner drove that car. Todd stuffed her into the wall down here in turn 1. Gas pedal stuck. Number 20 is Orgalant, and 78 Bob Boucher still down there trying to get sorted out. Zora will be pleased. That's his brand new car. Oh, they're okay. Some of the action that went on after the end of the feature, or the race, I should say. Coming up in this first sportsman semi, number 94, Winnie Burnham, 78 Adam Pond, 47, happy birthday Ken Bennington, 41 Pat Rogers, 14 Elsie Beeman, 99 is in there as well. Looking good there for Mr. Paul Jorgensen. Number 12 Donnie Collette, 33 Vince McCormick, and 87 Donnie Pond. Come around your first sportsman 10-lap semi. Red's up. That means gas pedals are down as they get the green flag here in the front stretch. Adam Pond in the number 78 car sticks his nose out there. Look at 41. Pat Rogers make that move on the outside. He made that sweeping pass around 94 when he burned him. And they come out of turn 4 for the first time. And it's 78 Adam Pond and 41 Pat Rogers. Pat Rogers with a lot of wheel options. Remember, he had a smash into the wall earlier on tonight, so maybe he hasn't got that suspension just right yet. And 78, Adam Pond comes around for the lead. 41, Pat Rogers. 47, Ken Bennington. Now they're 3 wide into the first turn. And 87, Donnie Pond gets through there in front of 99, Paul Jorgensen. All by himself with the lead, number 78, Adam Pond. Look at this battle for second. 47, Ken Bennington, and 87, Donnie Pond. Donnie Pond has come from the back of the pack to take over second spot in front of 47, Ken Bennington, as 41, Pat Rogers is definitely having handling problems after that skirmish with the wall in the first sportsman heat. No trouble at all for number 78, Adam Pond, all by himself out in front, as 41, Rogers goes back into that wall again. Coming up to the halfway mark as this time around. And at the half, it's 78, Adam Pond out in front of 87, Donnie Pond, 47, Ken Bennington, then Paul Jorgensen, Vince McCormick, Donnie Collette, 94 is Winnie Burnham, 14, Elsie Beeman. 78, Adam Pond enjoying a big lead over the rest of the Pond family right now, as he's got a half a backstretch lead over Donnie Pond. 47, Ken Bennington, and then Paul Jorgensen, Vince McCormick, and Donnie Collette battle for third. And then we have Winnie Burnham at number 14, Elsie Beeman. Look at this battle now for third spot, as Ken Bennington takes the high side. And 99, Paul Jorgensen, Vince McCormick, and Donnie Collette battle on the low side. 2 laps to go this time around. 2 flags, 2 laps for number 78, Adam Pond and Donnie Pond. And then Ken Bennington, Paul Jorgensen, Vince McCormick, and Donnie Collette. And then Elsie Beeman and Winnie Burnham. White flag is out. Last lap for number 78, Adam Pond. Here is this first sportsman semi. And it's still a 4-car battle for third, as Ken Bennington and Paul Jorgensen swap a little medal. Checker flag out this time around for number 78, Adam Pond, and then 87, Donnie Pond. And who's it going to be for third? Neither one of these guys has given up, and it's going to be 37, Ken Bennington, then Vince McCormick, Donnie Collette, Paul Jorgensen, Elsie Beeman, and Winnie Burnham. around for the checker flag, the number 78 car, sponsored by Salisbury Metro, Action Drug Cap, Necessity Beer, Adams Insurance, Bob's Backhoe, and Fairley Sprinkler System. Good win there for number 78, Adam Vaughn, in that first Sportsman Semi. We're ready to bring you the second Sportsman 10 lap Semi. Let's see now, we have a little note here. Welcome to Stephen, Carolyn, and Jimmy. And, okay, Glendenning. Okay, welcome to Stephen, Carolyn, and Jimmy Glendenning visiting from Ontario from the Charters clan. Okay, fine. Send Mom home and bring in some more. It's like the imports. Second being number 19, Timmy Rogers, here in our second Sportsman Semi. Here they come around for the green flag here in the front stretch. As Roger Sears on the inside of number 6, Terry Charters on the outside. Stay side by side, down the back stretch now. Come around for the first time, and on the inside, number 13, Roger Sears holds on to that lead. Number 6, Terry Charters on the outside, followed by Bob Charters at 66, Kenny Crossway. Rounding off the top 4, down the back chute, they start to stretch out. That train moving up on the inside, number 5, Mike Arsenault trying to make a move on the inside of Kenny Crossway. Here comes the leader, 13, Roger Sears, then Terry Charters, followed by Bob Charters. Number 5, Mike Arsenault at 66, Kenny Crossway. Running off the top 5, then we have Steve Rogers, Brad Mann, Johnny Brown, with that Danny. Roger Sears holds on to that little lead over the Charters as they run bumper to bumper behind them. Woo, 5 cars here in a slide coming out of turn 2, but everybody's okay. 13, Roger Sears. Still holding on to that lead in front of number 6, Terry Charters, number 7, Bob Charters, and then number 5, Mike Arsenault, 66, Kenny Crossway. Rounds off the top 5, and then we have Brad Mann, Jimmy Duke, Steve Rogers, Timmy Rogers, and Jandy Brown. Running in 2 groups of 5 as they come to the half. And your leader is number 13, Roger Sears. Roger Sears now with a good lead over the Charters. Bob and Terry in the second and third. And then number 5 we have Mike Arsenault and 66 Kenny Crossway. And then in the next group of 5 we have Jim Duke, Brad Mann, Timmy Rogers, Danny Brown, and Steve Rogers. So we have a train of 5 and a bunch of 5. And leader of the first group is number 13, Roger Sears. 2.5 laps to go for 13 Roger Sears here in your second Sportsman Semi. As they come out of turn 4, those 2 laps of Wavin means 2 laps to go. 13 Roger Sears, number 7 Bobby Charters, 6 Terry Charters, and number 5 Mike Arsenault with 66 Kenny Crossway. Then we have number 89 Jimmy Duke, 19 Timmy Rogers, Danny Brown in the 2 car, 35 Brad Mann, and 42 Steve Rogers. 1 lap to go for number 13 Roger Sears. Roger Sears, the leader and winner of your second Sportsman Semi, followed by Bob Charters, Terry Charters, Mike Arsenault, Kenny Crossway, Jimmy Duke, Timmy Rogers, Danny Brown, Steve Rogers, and Brad Mann. The number 13 car, a brand new car he brought out the first of the season, that 94 Olds Cutlass. Roger hails from Salisbury, is sponsored by Multi-Rad, Ray Bestis, Seaside Chevron Olds, Lockwood Windows and Doors, and Beerly Used Auto Parts, and the rest of the yellow pages to come. Second Duke semi coming at you. Another 10-lap semi. Roger eases his way through here. Going to take directions from the assistant starter, one of his sponsors, and our trick track photographer, Gary Ward, all at once. Here they come, revved up. Coming out of turn 4, and the green flag a waving. 14, Danny Burke. 28, Dave O'Blinas. O'Blinas now trying to make a move on the outside. Got a brand new front clip on that little Malibu as they go down the backstretch. They come out of turn 4. It's 28, Dave O'Blinas at the lead. 58, Donnie Brunt making a move on the outside of 14, Danny Burke as they go back into turns 1 and 2. 33, Jim Dunham moving up into there, and running off the top 5 comes 00, Derek Smith. But holding on to the lead, 28, Dave O'Blinas, followed by 58, Donnie Brown, 14, Danny Burke, and 33, Jim Dunham now trying to reel in Burke as they go down the backstretch in that battle for third spot. Donnie Brown now coming right up on the inside of that 28 car, Dave O'Blinas, taking a look to the inside as they go back into turns 1 and 2. We've got a 4-car battle, and all positions are up for grabs. 28, O'Blinas on the outside. 58, Donnie Brown now sneaking in on the inside as they go into turn 3. Let's see what happens now as they come out of turn 4. They're side by side, but it's still 28, Dave O'Blinas. 58, Donnie Brown's got him set up for the pass on the inside if he can keep that door open. Side by side out of turn 2, and 58, Donnie Brown, and 28, Dave O'Blinas battle for it as they go into 3. Brown trying to keep that nose out in front as they played Lean on Me. Here they come, and it's 58, Donnie Brown moving into first spot at the half. Followed by 28, Dave O'Blinas, 33, Jim Dunham, and 14, Danny Burke. In the second group of cars, it's 00, Derek Smith, and 17, Lee Stride in a battle. But look at this battle up front. 50, make that 58, Donnie Brown holds on to that lead. 33, Jim Dunham has moved up into second spot. They holds the 28 car. Oh, and 28 O'Blinas comes right back up on the inside. 33, Jim Dunham keeps that door closed as he now tries to reel in 58, Donnie Brown for first. Here they come out of turn 4. It's 58, Donnie Brown. He goes a little wide, but he's okay. 33, Jim Dunham trying to look to the inside as they go back into turns 1 and 2. 28, O'Blinas holds on to third in front of 14, Danny Burke. The front 4 cars in that long train going down the backstretch. 2 laps to go this time around, and here they come out of turn 4. 58, Donnie Brown, 33, Jim Dunham, a car length apart going back into turns 1 and 2. Dave O'Blinas and 14, Danny Burke all by themselves in third and fourth. Each position of all 3 car lengths apart. Let's see what happens now as they come out of turn 4 with 1 lap to go for 58, Donnie Brown. Still in second is 33, Jim Dunham, then Dave O'Blinas, Danny Burke, Lee Strike, Derek Smith, Ryan Chappell, and Jim Feeman. Here they come around for the checker flag. It looks like it'll be no trouble now for number 58, Donnie Brown, and he's going to pick up the checker flag in front of Jim Dunham, Dave O'Blinas, and Danny Burke, Lee Strike, Derek Smith, Ryan Chappell, and 92, Jim Beeman. We welcome Mr. Rick Cormier here tonight to present those trophies. He'll be coming out a little later on. Now we get ready to bring you our Sportsman Consi 10-lap race. Number 4 will be setting the pace on the point on this one. That's Darrell Nicholson. 02, Lloyd Garnett. 09, Todd Turner. 62 is Paul Lewis. Number 8, John Godfrey. Number 28, Jim McPherson. Number 50, Danny Duke. 40 is Billy McLean. 29, Bobby Fraser. And 85, Ken McKenzie. Number 58, Donnie Brunt coming around to get the wide-angle lens. He's not getting out, but let's give him a nice hand anyway, folks. Maybe, Donnie's a real fussy guy. Maybe his driving suit is wrinkled. In this heat, everything's wrinkled, Donnie. Setting the pace as they bring around for your 10-lap Sportsman Consi. Here they come, revs up. And you know that means gas pedals down. They're side by side for the green flag. Daryl Nicholson and Lloyd Garnett. Garnett in that big Ford tries to open up that lead coming out of the backstretch into the backstretch. And it's Daryl Nicholson coming right back up inside in the Volare. And if you're Quaco Ford fans, there's what it's all about. Daryl Nicholson and Lloyd Garnett, as Daryl Nicholson now opens up a half a car lead as they go back into turn 3. Lloyd Garnett on the outside in second, and we've got the 09 car, Todd Turner. He wrestles that car out of turn 4. Paul Lewis now up in the 4th spot in front of John Godfrey in 5th. The train goes down the backstretch as they stretch it out. The car they're all chasing is number 4, Daryl Nicholson. Nicholson in the Volare out in front by 2 car lengths over Lloyd Garnett, then Todd Turner, Paul Lewis, John Godfrey, number 50, Danny Duke, 85, Ken McKenzie, then Billy McLean, 28, Jim McPherson, and 29, Bobby Fraser. Battle for second spot behind Nicholson now between 09 Todd Turner and 02 Lloyd Garnett as they get real cozy coming out of turn 4. In the front stretch at the half, it's still number 4, Daryl Nicholson. 09 Todd Turner trying to make that move to hold on to second spot. They're side by side. Great battle there for second between Todd Turner and Lloyd Garnett in that big Ford on the outside. 62, Paul Lewis by himself in 4th, and by himself in 5th continues to be the 8 car of John Godfrey. Got 4 cars in that battle for the 6th spot behind number 50, Danny Duke, 40 is Billy McLean, 28 McPherson, 85 Ken McKenzie. Still no trouble at all for number 4, Daryl Nicholson, as he holds on to that 6-pack lead over 09 Todd Turner. Coming around this time, we'll have 2 laps to go for number 4, Daryl Nicholson. Lap and a half to go as they go down the backstretch. It's still number 4, Daryl Nicholson, and 09 Todd Turner, and 02 Lloyd Garnett holding on to that 3rd spot in front of 62 Paul Lewis. 1 lap to go for your leader here in our Sportsman Concy, number 4, Daryl Nicholson. Here they come around for the checkered flag, and it may be our first double winner of the night, number 4, Daryl Nicholson. Followed by 09 Todd Turner, 02 Lloyd Garnett, then Paul Lewis, John Godfrey, Danny Duke, number 40 car Billy McLean, then 28 McPherson, 85 Ken McKenzie. Back in the caboose, number 29 Bobby Fraser. Winner of his first heat, and now the winner of the Sportsman Concy, number 4 from Moncton in that Chrysler Volare. 1972 points winner, and won 4 features that year doing it. Congratulations. Hope your luck continues here tonight for the big guy and number 4, Daryl Nicholson. Number 25, as you know, a little earlier was involved in that incident in the backstretch, and they've done some work on the car. He's going to come out after Daryl gets his picture taken and do a couple of laps. Looks like he wants to go now. LC Beeman setting the pace on the point as they come out of turn 4. Pedals in the middle side as they battle off for turn number 1. Two cars out of this last chance go into the main feature. These guys mean business. And they come out of turn 4 down the front stretch one more time at 99. Paul Jorgensen at 33. Vince McCormick. Followed by 14, Elsie Beeman, and number 2, Danny Brown, making a move on the outside of Beeman. Moves up into that third spot. Here comes the man they're all chasing, number 99, Paul Jorgensen. Whoa, he goes wide. 33, Vince McCormick trying to make a move as they move down into turns 1 and 2. And it's 33, Vince McCormick, 99. Paul Jorgensen, and it's Vince McCormick sticking the nose out there. That Buick Regal did take over the lead. Number 2, Danny Brown, they got 99. Borgeson parked up on the outside as everybody's taking a run at him. Moving in there, too, is number 19, Timmy Rogers, did take over third spot in this Chapman's New and Used Cars Last Chance race. And they're coming to the halfway mark this time around. So there's still lots of moves to be made. 33, Vince McCormick with the lead in front of number 2, Danny Brown, 19, Timmy Rogers. Then in the next group, we've got Kenny Crossway, Jimmy Duke, and Paul Jorgensen, and then 14, Elsie Beeman, and number 12, Donnie Collette. It's still 33, Vince McCormick with that lead. Number 2, Danny Brown, and 19, Timmy Rogers battling for second. Let's see if Rogers can get his nose in there underneath Danny Brown as they come out of turn 4. 2 laps to go. Danny Brown able to close that door in front of 19, Rogers, as they go back underneath in turn 2. The man they're all chasing coming around for the white flag is 33, Vince McCormick. Number 2, Danny Brown, 19, Jimmy Rogers in that battle for that qualifying spot in the Chapman's New and Used Cars Last Chance. And it'll be 33, Vince McCormick, and number 2, Danny Brown. And Jimmy Rogers, Jimmy Duke, Kenny Crossway, Paul Jorgensen. Looks like we're going to put Rick Cormier to work at the end of this race. From the fine folks at Hub City Auto Paints and Supplies Limited. At the end of this race, this one coming up is your Duke's 15 laps of the feature. Auto Paints and Supplies Limited Duke 15 lap feature tonight, 78. It'll be Bob Boucher, 15, Terry Allen. Number 20 is Zorga Lance, 16, Star Straight. 99, Joe Dupree. 42 is Charlie Lewis. 9 is Brian Quinlan. 62, Josh Goslin. Number 7, Jim LeBlanc. 92 is Jim Beeman. 14, Danny Burke. 28, Dave Oblinas. 33, Jim Dunham. 58, Donnie Brennan. Is he running strong tonight? 00, Derek Smith. 68, Brian Chappell, leader of the points going into tonight's action. And back in the caboose, number 17, Lee Strite. This is your Hub City Auto Paints and Supplies Limited Duke 15 lap feature. Here they come out of turn 4. Senator Kenny Place has a look at the rest of the field, and he says it's time to go racing. Real cozy down there in turns 1 and 2, but coming out with the early lead is 78, Bob Boucher. And look at the Zorga Lance making the move to get by 15, Terry Allen. Coming with him is 42, Charlie Lewis. They got the 15 car up on the outside line. And that's the long way around. Back into turns 1 and 2. It's still number 20 is Zorga Lance. Gets underneath Bob Boucher as he went a little high and wide. And we have a new leader going down the back stretch. It's number 20 is Zorga Lance. 78, Bob Boucher trying to hold on to that 2 spot as they come out of turn 4. Followed him is number 42, Charlie Lewis has 15, Terry Allen has 16, Star Strite rounding off the top 5. Then it's cozy time all the way through turns 1 and 2 and down the back chute. But number 20, Zorga Lance, is trying to check into another postal zone. Down the front chute, it stays the same. Number 20 is Orgalat. 42, Charlie Lewis has squeezed his way up into second spot, followed by 78, Bob Boucher in that third spot. Battle with 15, Terry Allen. Down the front chute one more time, and still number 20 is Orgalat in his brand new car, followed by 42, Charlie Lewis. 78, Bob Boucher still hanging out the wash in front of 15, Terry Allen, who bounces it through turn 2. 16, Star Strike. 92, Jim Beeman making a move, along with 99, Joe DeFree, and 14, Danny Burke. 33, Jim Dunham still trying to move into the top 10. Number 20 is Orgalat with that big lead going down the front chute in front of 42. Both these guys racing by themselves but trying to reel in each other. Followed by 15, Terry Allen, 16, Star Strike. 92, Jim Beeman now has moved up into the top 5 in front of 14, Danny Burke. Here's your leader. Number 20 is Orgalat. Some dust being kicked up over there in turn 3. Everybody's still seeing Strobile. As 78, Bob Boucher, Terry Allen, they're going high, wide, and handsome here into turn 1. But still mobile. 92, Jim Beeman holding out his hand. Looks like he wants to leave the room, as he's lost a tire over there on that 92 car. And so is number 28, Dave Oblina. 15, Terry Allen goes agricultural racing at the half. And your leader was still number 20. There he is, Orgalat. Followed by 42, Charlie Lewis. 16, Star Straight, and 14, Danny Burke now in a battle for third. And Jim Dunham has moved his way up into fifth. All by himself in the middle of the backstretch. Number 20 is Orgalat, followed by 42, Charlie Lewis. A battle for third still going on behind Star Strike, Danny Burke, and Jim Dunham now in the top 5. Orgalat continues to hold that big lead as he goes back into turn 3. All by himself. And number 99, Joe DeFree, bounces over there in turn 2. It's not a good night for number 99, Joe DeFree. His nose is sticking out over there. We're trying to see if he's... 2 laps to go this time around for number 20 is Orgalat. 99, Joe DeFree gets her fired up again. Still in second spot, we have number 42, Charlie Lewis. A battle for third now behind 14, Danny Burke, and 33, Jim Dunham. There's your leader now trying to nurse his way through the rest of the back markers. He's trying to run around Bob Boucher, Jim LeBlanc, and Josh Goslin. Number 20 is Orgalat, is your leader in the backstretch with less than a lap to go. Here comes your leader now, who's 42. Charlie Lewis is in trouble on the backstretch. There's your leader. Number 20 is Orgalat for the win. 33, Jim Dunham in second. And 14, Danny Burke in third. Followed by Derek Smith, Donnie Brown, Brian Quinlan, Lee Strait, Charlie Lewis, Star Straight, Brian Chappell, and Jimmy LeBlanc. As the number 20 car is on fire over there as he stops. That number 20 car, gentlemen, was exuding flames. I mean, you've heard of hot race cars, but that's getting a little silly. If you were here last week for the 200-lap Enduro, the number 42 car had a flaming future in the pits as well. Number 20 is Orgalat, thanks to his sponsors, back with his new race car tonight. From Shediac, and sponsored by the Bull Baseball Beverage Room. Just a little flame, nothing serious. He's coming around for the checker flag, and now it's our pleasure to ask Mr. Rick Cormier from Hudson City Auto Paints and Supplies to go out and present him with the trophy. there for Zorga Land. You know that new race car is a small fire isn't going to hold him back. We're going to now bring you our Sportsman 15-lap little feature, also sponsored by Hub City Auto Paints and Supplies Limited. We're going to make Ricky Cormier a very busy man tonight, giving you all this nice hardware, courtesy of his fine folks. He's got to wait for his order to nurse his way through. There's going to be a little grooming going on in some of the turns here, thanks to the fine folks from Citywide. This guy, number 20 of Zorgaland. Whoops, I see a little dent up here in the front fender, but that's nothing serious. This is Al Snellgrove. Here they come around. This is your Sportsman little 15-lap feature, and they are turned loose. And 41, Pat Rogers dives in there for the early lead. Followed by 94, Winnie Burnham, and 99, Paul Jorgensen as they come out of the turn 2 and down the back chute. 14, LT Beeman's car really bouncing hard. There's your leader, 41, Pat Rogers, 99, Paul Jorgensen, followed by 42, Steve Rogers, and 66, Kenny Crossway as they go out of turn 2 and down the back chute. On that lead is 41, Pat Rogers, 99, Paul Jorgensen, 42, Steve Rogers, Kenny Crossway, and Jimmy Duke rounding off the top 5 as they go down out of turn 2, heading for turn 3, 35, Brad Mann, and 19, Jimmy Rogers there in the battle for 6 and 7. Here's your early leader, 41, Danny Rogers, followed by Steve Rogers and Kenny Crossway. As 99, Paul Jorgensen lost a shoe coming out of 4, and now it's going to hit him. Boy, there's vengeance. And that'll, of course, bring out the yellow flag, gentlemen. As everybody gets on the blinders, we hope. A bad break there for 99. Paul Jorgensen up against the wall, losing a shoe, and then it has the indecency to come back and hit him. Boy, I'll tell you. That's what you call a tire with no respect. In July. And if it's another 90-degree day, Santa is bringing a right guard by the ton. Make a good pirate, ho, 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 with a bottle of rum. Here they come for the restart. We've got 3 down and 12 to go. Steve Rogers side by side as they come out of turn 2 down a backstretch. It's really cozy racing in that front 6 cars. There they come side by side, and Steve Rogers by a dimple out in front of Cousin Pat. As the 2 Rogerses go at it as they go down the backstretch. Little bumper-to-bumper tag going on in there as well as they come out of turn 4. Who's it going to be this time? It's still 42, Steve Rogers by a bumper. 41, Pat Rogers on the inside trying to hold on to second. They're still side-by-side going down the backstretch. 42, Steve Rogers gets out in front just a little bit more. He'll try to make room as they get in there a little bit. It's 41. Pat Rogers at 66. Kenny Crossway exchange pleasantries coming down the front chute. It's one of those nights, Pat Rogers saying, why is everybody picking on me? And here's your new leader, 42, Steve Rogers. Followed by 89, Jimmy Duke, 66, Kenny Crossway at 19. Jimmy Rogers has moved up into 4th, followed by 25, Ian Mullen. They're coming to the halfway mark this time around. And at the half, it's 42, Steve Rogers. 89, Jimmy Duke, 66, Kenny Crossway at 19, Jimmy Rogers. In 4th, 25, Ian Mullins, 35, Brad Mann. Number 12, Donnie Collette, 22. Melgrove and 14, L.C. Beeman. Still holding on to that one-car lead as they go down the backstretch. It's Steve Rogers, the 42 car. 89, Jimmy Duke trying to reel him in as they come out of turn 4. 66, Kenny Crossways in third in front of 19, Jimmy Rogers at 25, Ian Mullins. Moving up into that 6 spot comes 35, Brad Mann. 19 now, Jimmy Rogers making an inside move to take over third spot. 66, Kenny Crossways powers on. 19, Jimmy Rogers now up into that third spot as they come out of turn 2, and the man they're all chasing is still the 42 car of Steve Rogers. He has that whisker lead over number 89, Jimmy Duke, as they come down the front stretch. Down the backstretch they go one more time, and it's bumper take between 42, Steve Rogers, and number 89, Jimmy Duke. Duke now making a move to the outside with 2 laps to go as they come down the front stretch. They play squeeze me time as they head back into turn 1. Jim Duke comes right back up on the inside. Woo, a little bumper take to him and leader 42, Stevie Rogers. And now Jimmy Rogers making a move on the outside. Here they come out of turn 4. Who's it going to be? 42, Steve Rogers, and 19, Jimmy Rogers, Jimmy Duke, Kenny Crossways, Ian Mullins, Brad Mann, Donnie Collette, and 14, L.C. Beeman. In this last lap, there goes the line. Jimmy Rogers crashes over there with Kenny Crossways, and this brings us the yellow flag. As we see fluid under the 19 car over there of Timmy Rogers, as they all went in there with a half a lap to go, and it was hell-bent for leather. Number 42, Steve Rogers, has picked up the black flag. All that action incoming. So we're going to have a shootout, literally. That's why I didn't understand what she said too. Keep you in tune. No, I don't know why, but it's 2 weeks' time. It's going to go at 7 o'clock. Every time. But he stuck it out. And that's what Santa's going to be here doing next week for you. Hope we'll have a lot of big crowd. And it's Christmas in July for the old folks and the kids as well. Here's the way it'll do it. If they're looking good, Kenny's going to give them the green. And then he's going to reach for the checker. And this is your one-lap shootout. Sportsman Little Feature. One of these cars will make it into the 30-lap main event. Here they come out of turn 4. Kenny gives them the green flag. And it's Kenny Crossways trying to jump into that lead with less than a lap to go. Jimmy Duke comes right back up on the inside. Now Kenny Crossways says, no way. He holds on to that lead. Here he comes out of turn 3. They play bumper take coming out of 4. And it's going to be 66, Kenny Crossways, Jimmy Duke, Ian Mullins, Brad Mann, Donnie Collette, and L.C. Beeman. So a big win there for the number 66 car to move on to the main feature. Also picking up the trophy for the Hub City Auto Paints and Supplies Little but I got to go for gas. Maybe that was a long one, so maybe he has to make a pit stop too. Round, folks. Sorry about that. Uh-oh, I just got a look I don't want. Here's our Pee Wee fan winner of the evening. Our 6-year-old fan tonight. Favorite driver is number 85, Ken McKenzie. In the sportsman division, Jonathan Kroll. So, Jonathan, would you like to go down and see Gary Ward, please? Gary? You watch for Jonathan Kroll, our Pee Wee fan winner. Jonathan gets his picture taken with his favorite driver, Ken McKenzie, along with a ride around the track, picks up a trophy, a pass for next week's show, and his name, of course, stays in the balloting for the fine bicycle being drawn later on in the season from Eastern Sports Limited. Bring out Jonathan Kroll in the number 85 car. Here comes little Jonathan. Looks like Jonathan's had a busy day. He's going to go out and have a rip around the old Riverglade with his favorite buddy, Ken McKenzie. I often wonder what the little guys think when they jump in these cars. You know, there's no seat, no radio, no nothing except noise. Jim McPherson, number 50, Danny Duke. Then we bring in number 40, Billy McLean, and number 5, Mike Arsenault. 85, Ken McKenzie is doing his thing for his Pee Wee fan. Jonathan Kroll, he'll be lining up on the inside. And on the outside in that row, number 29, Bob Fraser. Then number 33, Vince McCormick. Number 2, Danny Brown. Number 47, Ken Bennington. And the winner of the Sportsman Little Feature, qualifying back on the caboose, number 66. Why is everybody dinging on me? Kenny Crossway. They'll be lining up behind the Budweiser Bud van. Let's hope that motor holds together for him. Number 19 obviously is not in this one. The points leader going into tonight's action, Timmy Rogers, and that is going to really tight things up. Because going into tonight's action, 53 points separated the number 85 car of Ken McKenzie in second from points leader number 19 and Timmy Rogers. So there's a lot at stake in this feature. Here they come around following the Budweiser van. Maybe pacing them around one more time. Darrell has already had 2 checkered flights tonight. He won his first qualifying heat and the Sportsman Conti. He is flying in that little Volare. In the second row, Lloyd Kernan and Todd Turner. Back in row number 3, 62, Paul Lewis. Number 8, John Godfrey. 87 is Donnie Pond, and 13 is Roger Sears. Number 6, Terry Charters. Number 7, Bob Charters. 28, and Supplies Limited. Main sportsman feature of the day. Make that the night. So bright, we can hardly tell the difference. The hub said he'll make that the... I'll be all right. The book. 20. 20. Yeah, 20 cars. 20 cars for your main feature. All the work of qualifying, running in the heat, the consies, and the semis. Here they come. Is it that time? It is time to go racing. Down the backstretch they go for the first time, and it's number 4, Darrell Nicholson, in 78, Adam Pond running 1 and 2 as they go into third, 3 and 4. Out of 4, it's from number 4, Darrell Nicholson with the lead. Adam Pond now moves to the outside in front of number 09, Todd Turner. 02, Lloyd Kernan on the inside. In the big Ford, takes over third, coming out of turn 2. Down the backstretch, it's still a long train. And here comes your leader, number 4, Darrell Nicholson. As we have a melee over there in 13, Roger Sears just to make a control racing, and everybody gets through. Pond, 02. Lloyd Garnett, 09. Todd Turner, 62. Paul Lewis are your top 5 as they come out of turn 4. Like number 7, Bob Charters, has had a tire go away, and he's pulled off to the infield and is trying to make his way back to his pit area. But here's your leader, number 4, Darrell Nicholson. Still 78, Adam Pond in second, is 02, Lloyd Garnett running in third. Down the backstretch now, 62, Paul Lewis has made it up into fourth with 09, Todd Turner in fifth on the outside. After Todd Turner is Johnny Pond, John Godfrey, Mike Arsenault, Danny Duke, and Ken McKenzie in the top 10. Down the backstretch, it's still number 4, Darrell Nicholson. Trying to maintain that 6-car lead over Adam Pond as they come out of turn 4 and down back to front stretch here. It's Darrell Nicholson, Adam Pond, and Lloyd Garnett. Darrell Nicholson still maintaining that big lead over Adam Pond and Lloyd Garnett. Then we've got a 3-car battle for that 4th spot. 62, Paul Lewis, 09, Todd Turner, 87, Donnie Pond. Trying in that battle for 4th as they go through turns 3 and 4. Out of 4, it's still number 4, Darrell Nicholson with that lead. 78, Adam Pond in second, followed by 02, Lloyd Garnett. Back down into turns 1 and 2. Adam Pond now with Lloyd Garnett getting set up for a battle for second. 62, Paul Lewis breaking away now by himself in 4th. Then we have Donnie Pond, Todd Turner, John Godfrey, Mike Arsenault, and Ken McKenzie in the front pack. Coming out of turn 4 with the lead is still number 4, Darrell Nicholson in the Volare. Now we've got a 3-car battle shaping up for second spot as Lloyd Garnett now makes a move on the outside of 78, Adam Pond, and here comes 62, Paul Lewis in there to round off that 4th spot. 87, Donnie Pond, and number 09, Todd Turner, round off the top 6 here in the front stretch. Action in that battle for second, third, and 4th over there as they go into turns 3 and 4. Here comes the leader all by himself. That is Darrell Nicholson. Then we have number 02, Lloyd Garnett, 62, Paul Lewis now up into third. Then we have number 87, Donnie Pond, 78, Adam Pond, and 09, Todd Turner. As number 7, Bob Charters has come back out and lifts to the top of turn 4 wall with a flat tire. Makes it back to the infield. At the half, it's number 4, Darrell Nicholson, 02. Lloyd Garnett, 62, Paul Lewis. Now 87, Donnie Pond trying in that battle there with Lewis for 3rd spot. Number 4, Darrell Nicholson here in the front stretch with 02, Lloyd Garnett, 62, Paul Lewis. Running third, 87, Donnie Pond, 4th, and 09, Todd Turner rounds off the top 5. Then we've got a 4-car battle for 6 as they go down the backstretch. At 85, Ken McKenzie, as they come out of 4, should have that 6th spot locked up. Himself with the lead is number 4, Darrell Nicholson, as he's now moving up on 47, Ken Bennington. And they come out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. It's Nicholson getting around 47, Ken Bennington, as they go into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, Nicholson now puts 47, Bennington a lap down here in the front stretch. Still holding on to second at 02. Lloyd Garnett, 62. Paul Lewis is in third. At 87, Connie Pond rounds off the top four. All by himself in fifth is 09, Todd Turner. And the man on the move is number 85, Ken McKenzie, as he's moved up into sixth. In that seventh spot, now in a battle for sixth with Ken McKenzie is number 5, Mike Arsenault. There's your leader as he gets ready to put number 4, make that Bobby Fraser a lap down, and the yellow flag has come out for number 28 McPherson, who stepped into the wall over there in the backstretch, and I didn't see that one. It looks like we have number 28 McPherson over there in the backstretch. That has got to be one tight squeeze over there. Number 6, Terry Charters, believe it or not, and I didn't see it happen because I was following the leader, is on the inside of 28 McPherson. I hope we get this one in, because as you look to your right, I think we have a slight shower moving our way. And that's not that far away, as it's down in the valley, and that is obviously R-A-I-N. Looks like the back end of number 40, Billy McLean, has been in some action. I'd like to thank the fine folks from Taylor's Auto Body for being here tonight and being us out. He deserves it. Half the night he's been saying, what am I doing here? And the other half he's been saying, I'll never do it again. So, oh, I don't like the look. If you look straight ahead right now, the wind changes, we're all going to get wet. Hi, Tom Bannister. How's my buddy? Nice hat. Where'd you get that? As we bring you Christmas in July, and we hope all you folks will be here for that. As I get a little echo coming back, I hope it's only me. Like just a little bit more grooming, or they've been racing real tight in the first 20 laps. Here they go down the back stretch. Starter Kenny Brace is holding up that yellow, but he's got the green in his right hand. He's ready for action. You know these guys are with 10 laps to go. Here we go. Down the back stretch, bumper to bumper action. It's still number 4, Darrell Nicholson, in front of 02, Lloyd Garnett. Where were you when the rain started? As we have ourselves a mess here, and there goes another shoe down the front stretch. And the tires winning more at turn 4. Looks like a bad break there for number 66, Kenny Crossway. To say whether that rain is going to add up or add on to any mess what we've already had so far. Our program this year concentrated on the year 1972, and the points champion that year was the man who's got the lead right now, Darrell Nicholson. turn 4 along with the shower, and they are turn loose. Number 4, Daryl Nicholson, 02, Lloyd Garnett, and it is what you might call greasy, so obviously Kenny Brace is going to bring out the yellow flag. Judy and Jennifer, don't forget to come to the tower right away, please. Hi, Gail. Never rains, but it pours, but don't go away. Make your way back to your vehicles the quickest way you can, and we'll see if we can finish this last 10 laps up. There's the winner, but we'll just wait and see. Here's your top 3 in the feature tonight, brought to you by Hub City Auto Paints and Supplies Limited. And they are number 4, the winner, Daryl Nicholson. 02, Lloyd Garnett in second. And running off the top 3 will be 62, Paul Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for showering with us. Next time we'll supply soap. Thanks for bearing with us. Boy, that came on in a big hurry. And you know when you can share with a friend a shower like that, you've really got some great friends. So don't forget to be back next week here at 6 o'clock at Riverglade Speedway, when we will bring you Christmas in July, sponsored by the good friends at Carl's Riverglade Market and Hostess. So until next week at 6 o'clock, please drive carefully on the way home.